Hey guys, all right. Uh, we have been doing problems relating to real world situations for the last two lessons, and we are doing the case for of the previous lesson. All right, we are not done with it yet. So I've got a question here. If we are you able to see the question as well, all of you?
Yeah, can see the
Okay,
question.
good. All right. This question, before you can handle this, you have to extract some information and you need to know some formulas. All right. So I'm going to give you some formulas for you to work with. Okay. First and foremost, you can see the shape trapezium. You saw that this is a trapezium, right? This is the height of the trapezium. You can call this A, you can call this length B. So if you look at the shape inside the circle, you see a trapezium and it has a height of 15.6. But the most important thing would be, okay, I got someone coming in. Okay, UNC, good to have you. We have started on working the question on relating to case 4. I'm just going through the basics of the formulas and all those. Okay, firstly, we did this last week. It could be a good recap. Not this question, but the formulas especially. So I'm dealing with the trapezium. So if you look at the circle, you see a shape which is shaded in purple. That is a trapezium. So how do you find the area of trapezium? All right. I'll give you the formula first. I can use a darker color. Half times A plus B times height. This is the formula to find the area of trapezium, all right? So if you look at the stage, the most important thing is this part here. If you read the question carefully, it says the length of its parallel sides are in the ratio, this one, all right? You saw that? In the ratio of 1:2. But when you go back to the first sentence of the question, a developer had recently bought a circular plot of land of radius 18 meters. So if the radius is 18 meters, you saw that? Are you able to see? So you can find the diameter, right? Okay, and the ratio is 1:2. So you can find the entire length and you can find this. And you can find this, right? Now that you know that the radius is 18, right now. So can you guys work that out now? I want you to find the length of its parallel side. You can call this A, you can call this B. All right? Okay. All of you, just do that part first. Find A and B for me. Yungzi, can on your video. Okay, chat coming in. Okay, fine. It's all right. Okay, fine. I'm okay with that. Just focus. If you have a question, just give me a text on chat. I will attend to you. Okay. First and foremost, find the length of the parallel sides. Okay, that's should be a first thing you need to do. So what is A? What is B? You know the radius is 18. So what's the diameter? The longest side lies exactly on a diameter of the land. So the longest side. Okay, anyone with the answer? A and B? Okay, not bad. Well done, well done. Good. You got the right answer. Aulun, fine. Okay. How about the rest? You need to find A and B first. If your radius is 18, your diameter is 36. So the ratio is 1, hang on, 1:2. 2 represents the longest side, which is your diameter, which is 36. If 2 units represents 36, meters. Therefore, 1 unit represents 18. So your A is 18, your B is 36, right? So use the formula. Half times A is 18 plus B is 36 times height is 15.6. All right, if you work this out, you will get 421.2 meters squared. Okay, so your first part is done. They ask you to find the area of the stage. The stage is represented by a trapezium, all right, the shape of a trapezium. The first part is done, all right, clear? Any questions, students? Okay, let's move on to the second part. Second part is easy. If you get the first part right, you can do the second part, all right? Okay, remember the first part. The answer is 421.2 meters squared. You must know the formula for trapezium to find the area of trapezium that is shown on the screen. And with that, the first part is done. The second part, you got to use part 1 to answer part 2. Because you know the area and the cost is given. So can you guys do part 2? The stage is basically the area of the trapezium, which is given by 421.2, right? Meters square. That's the area. Good, well done. Zikai, well done. That's the answer. So to find the cost, we just take, and it's given, multiply it by $168. You should get $70,761.60. All right. That is the answer for part 2. Now, if you want to do part B, you have to find the area of circle minus the area of trapezium, etc., etc. I've given you a hint, so you guys can work on it. So I'll go back to the earlier part. Find the area of the circle. You know the area of the stage. So you know the areas highlighted in pink. They call it the green area. All right. So can you guys do this? You find the area of circle. You know the area of trapezium. You have to do something. And it says the ratio of green area to the stage area must be at least 5:2 in order for any amphitheater to be classified as one with a nature theme. Determine whether developer's plan will be successful. You just need to compute and look at the answer. 5:2 is actually, right? It's a ratio. That means 1:2.5, right? That means the same as 2.5:1. Okay, you know that. So find the area of circle. What's the formula of circle? Find the area will be pi r square, right? So do that first. Area of circle, you know, is pi times r times r. Give me the answer. Pi, you can use it as 22/7, that's fine. So you can take it as I'll do 22/7 times radius. You know the radius of the circle we did earlier. Yeah, answer is no, correct, but I need to know the workings. Why? 18 times 18. All right. So what do you get? Okay, that's the area of the circle. Area of trapezium, all right? That's given to you earlier, which was 421.2 meters squared. So you take the difference between these two, 1017.88 minus 421.2 will give you 596.68 meters squared. Okay, you've got to make sure that the ratio has to be at least 5:2, right? So this 596 represents your green area, right? Area of green area. Okay, now the ratio of green area to the stage. So you have 596.68. Of course, the area of trapezium is 421.2. What do you get? When you have this divided, you get an answer of 1.417. But your ratio should be 5 divided by 2, which should be 2.5. Right? But this is not 2.5. Therefore, will the plan be successful? Of course not. The answer is no. Because it does not satisfy the requirement, the ratio requirement. Okay? If 596 divided by 421, if it happens to give you 2.5, then of course it satisfies. But in this case, it gives you 1.417, which is well below the ratio, the terms of the ratio. Right? So done. So the answer is no. Clear? Any questions? How long? You all right there? Wesley? All right, good. If you can give me a thumbs up, I can move on to the next question, all of you. If you need help, just text me. Okay, Zikai, well done. I saw it. I'm just waiting for Yunzi. Okay, good. Thanks. Let's move on. The answer is done. Okay. Next one. This one is not that bad. I want you to think about this, but before you guys can get started, where is... Okay, guys, look at this question. Okay. You see a regular hexagon, right? Hexagon has got 6 sides. You know that. Pentagon got 5 sides. Regular means all the sides have equal length. All right, so they are. So what happens here? Find the size of one interior angle, okay, of the hexagon. This is the interior angle, guys. Look at this. I've highlighted. This is what they want you to find, all right? There is a formula to find interior angle. All right, okay, guys, I didn't write this down. You guys can look at it. Sum of interior angles. Sum, that means everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this case, the formula goes like this. N stands for number of sides minus 2 times 180 degrees. So you got 6. So 6 minus 2 times 180. So you get 720 degrees. This represents the total of all the angles, 6 angles, right? Okay, Zikai, almost there, but you look at what I'm showing you. You got to find this. You saw that? I've highlighted that in red. You're almost there. So the sum of all these 6 sides gives you 720 degrees. So to find one angle here, all right, I can highlight that in green if you want. You saw that? They asked you to find this angle here, which will be 720. Hang on. So one interior angle equals to 720 degrees divided by 6. It will give you 120 degrees. All right. So guys, remember this.